What's up, you guys? It is No Bro World, and in this video, I'm going to give you 5 ways to have more peace and less depression. This is also my August video, so shoutouts to all my fans will be given at the end of the video. Also, you guys, this is not an exhaustive list. There are other ways to give yourself more peace and less depression, but these are 5 things that I thought of that helped me. Tip number 5, watch motivational videos. Read motivational stories, heartwarming stories, positive stories. You guys, what we put into our mind, what we think about affects the way that we feel. Put good things into your mind and you will feel good. Put a bunch of negative crazy stuff in your mind and it's gonna affect you in a negative way. I have a folder on my phone that is titled Watch Every Day. And anytime I come across a motivational video, something inspiring, something that makes me feel good, a photo with a quote, I throw it in that folder. Do I look at those videos and photos every day? No. But it's a good place for me to go if I need some inspiration and I need to feel good. Tip number 4, take things off your plate. Do what needs to get done. When you have a list of things to do and none of them are done, you have so much on your plate, you guys. It does not feel good and you are going to feel anxiety inside because in the back of your mind, you know that you have so much to do, and it is proven that anxiety causes depression. Take that weight off your shoulders, you guys. If you just buckle down and do what needs to get done, you will have peace. I promise you. When you get things done, not only do you feel like you've accomplished something for the day, but you don't have all of those things on your shoulders and in your mind that you're always thinking about. I have to do this, I have to do this. Get as much stuff done as possible. Get things off of your plate. You will feel better, you will be less stressed, you will have more peace, and you will be less depressed. Just do it, you guys. And remember, it doesn't matter if it's perfect. It just matters that it's done. Don't try to make everything perfect. Don't try to do everything perfectly. You have a list of 10 things that need to get done. Do 7 of them, 8 of them, 9 of them, 10 of them. And don't worry if you've done them perfectly. The most important thing is that they're done. Tip number 3, and this may sound strange, but stop caring. Stop caring. Do your best, and whatever happens, happens. Just tell yourself, I'm gonna do my best, and that's it. Whatever happens, happens. I do not mean stop caring about people or stop caring about yourself. I just mean don't make such a big deal out of everything. Stop caring if it's perfect. All right, tip number 2, tell yourself everything is going to be okay. So many times, every single week, I just tell myself, Paul, everything's gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be okay. Let me give you an example. Let's say that somebody tells themselves that they're gonna be happy when they have a Ferrari. Well, until they have that Ferrari, and they're always telling themselves they're not gonna be happy unless I have this, then they're not going to be happy. Happiness is not getting what we want necessarily. It's being content with what we have. So tell yourself, everything's going to be okay. And why is everything going to be okay? Because I'm okay with a Toyota. If you change what your definition of happiness is, you will become happy. Tell yourself everything's gonna be okay. It's okay that I only have a Toyota. If you spend every day in fear, telling yourself, oh my gosh, if this doesn't happen, my world is finished, then you're going to be so stressed out. When I say stop caring, I mean tell yourself everything's going to be okay. Even if I don't get this or that, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All we can do is our best. And if you do your best, then you can never blame yourself because you've done your best. Stop fearing. And the way you can stop fearing is by telling yourself it's okay. Whatever happens is okay. Tip number 1, pray to God, ask Him for His help, tell Him your situation, and then let it be. And if you start worrying, just remember, I already prayed and asked God to help me with that. Sometimes I'll pray and I'll ask God, please God, help me with this situation, help this, help that, and then it's done. And if I start worrying again, I just remind myself, God has already heard me and it's in His hands now. So you guys, those are 5 ways that you can give yourself more peace and less stress and less depression. If you don't believe in God, that's okay. I accept everybody, no matter what, you guys. These are just my tips. Maybe you like all 5 of them, maybe you only like 1 of them, but I hope you got something out of this video. I hope that helped you. Just to recap, you guys, number 5, watch motivational videos. Fill your mind with positive, inspiring things and avoid negativity, negative videos, the news. The news brings me down so much. Tip number 4, take things off your plate, you guys. Just do what needs to be done. Get it over with. You'll be less stressed. And if you're less stressed, you'll be less depressed. Tip number 3, stop caring. Just literally tell yourself, F it. Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to be okay. F it. F it. It's going to be okay. Tip number 2, tell yourself that everything's going to be okay. And tip number 1, pray, ask God for help. And then if you start to worry again, just remind yourself that you already asked God for help, and that's all you can do. I mean, obviously we still have to do things, but just it'll take a little stress off of you. Take stress off of me, knowing that I've asked God for help and that it's in His hands now. All right, you guys, now for shout-outs to all of the NBW Team Trevor NBW family. Thank you guys for all your support. Shout out to, of course, my best friend, Trevor Tomlinson, Rafiki, Brian Stranger Wolf, Katie B, Baby Girl 951, Boss Tony, Keep It Real, Chef 23, Sunny Face, Comma, Summer, Jonathan Savage, TDP Michael, Molly Jean, Bram Fam, Anna Banana, Chloe, Jeannie, Abing, Shay Shay, Lex Luthor, Kingman, Big White Michael, Stacy Shell, Sugar Pops, Box President, Trung, Humpty Dumpty, Trent, Jeff, Maya 2.0, Tomater, Sky, Sarah Bear, Beautiful Princess, Southern Rose, Country Queen, Angel Eyes Chris, Alpha Truckin', Dean, Singing and Beauty Equals Love, Yola Devious Queen, Matthew, Commodron, Paige, Bendylicious, Cody Malone, Jody Dimples, Uncle Dusty, Scooby Dooby Gang, Eric, Pretty in Pink, Bobby Joe, Sarah Livingston, Clickbait, Eric Stay Lit, Anton, Roadhouse, Lil Mama, Sato, Nikki Fantasy, Trev, and Wanda. Next video coming out tomorrow, hopefully. And after that will be the video of my trip to Canada.